Now, according to our approach for machine learning, we have to think about when we saw the data like this, we have to think about the hypothesis representation. That which kind of representation can handle this data. For example, maybe you think that okay, we may have if you want to write a program, we may think that you can pause the video and try to think about the model or the hypothesis representation that can handle this data. For example, you may think that this one, if sky, oh sorry, if sky is equal to some values, okay, then then if oh sorry, uh, if temperature if temperature equal to something and if humidity is equal to some values and if wind equal to some values. But you may think that is it like if we cover if your rules, if your programs like this covers the example, like okay, cover one example, then the class is yes. For example, you can you can imagine that okay, so this is your model, this is your hypothesis representation that okay, if the sky is sunny and temperature is cold, humidity is high, and wind is strong. But you may think that this one is, we have another two words, that is general and specific. The word general is the rules that cover many examples, more examples than the specific one. So we have another two words. If you have like less constraint, for example, you have just only two rules or two constraints, two conditions, like the sky must be sunny and the temperature must be cold, and it will be yes. So this kind of rules is general. But if you add more and more conditions, it's like the rule will cover less examples than the general one, the more general one, right? So it depends on the condition. According to this representation, the general and the specific ones depends on the number of the conditions. Okay, so this one is like one example, one example. Okay, so maybe we can have several representations. In this example, I'll show you how can we represent this like complicated nested if into some kind of like the hypothesis that's a little bit easier to be represented. In the next video clip, I'll show you.